to me, sir.
Did I
Our speakers for the day, she's later gonna have a art gallery or a photography gallery afterwards tonight, so you can come back. She'll tell you a little bit more about it. But yeah, thank you so much for coming. Welcome today. We'll start in a minute. Is this better? Yes, awesome. Good morning, everyone. We're gonna get started already. So again, thank you so much for Jose Solis for our coffee for today and for the donuts. I think it was Mr. Julio Johnson who brought the donuts. Thank you so much. Um, Again, welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome to 1 Million Cups. 1 Million Cups is a very, very easy concept, and I'll tell you a little bit about it, but I'm gonna introduce myself. So, my name is Daniel Garza. I am the organizer for 1 Million Cups here in Brownsville. This is a national program, so there's people doing this every single Wednesday throughout the country, but we're here. We're in the best one, if I say so myself. Um, and I work for UTRGV. I'm a program specialist. I work with the community. Our center is called the Entrepreneurship and Commercialization Center, and with our partners from BCIC, we bring you guys this. So, again, I want to do a little announcement before we do. One of the things that we do here at the center and throughout the valley, UTRG offers this Kaufman program. So if you're in the Harlingen area and you're interested in knowing more about business principles, there's a free course that you can sign in for. It's a cohort based, so it's usually like around 15 people. So Harlingen hired us to do this course. It tells you everything about business programs you can apply. The city will take the applications. I will leave this later on. I'll give you more information about it, but just so you know, it's a very nice program if you want to know just basics of anything. So just get with me at the end and I'll explain you a little bit more about it. So what is 1 million cups? We're back to schedule. 1 million cups is a very simple concept. So every single Wednesday, like I said, throughout the country, there's people meeting here. So what we do is we bring two entrepreneurs. They usually have between 5 to 10 minutes to give us a presentation. Afterwards, there's a Q&A from the community. And why is this? This is our gift to the community to say, hey, let's give our entrepreneurs a space. This is for us to create connections. This is a way for us to connect back and forth with the community and just to answer the simple question at the end, what can we as a community do for you so I can help you with your business? So again, very simple, it's just very chill. Like I said, we're actually part of the Southwest area. We're one of the newest centers of 1MC. There's a couple other ones in here, but if I say so myself, we are the best one. That's, quote me on it, it's the life. We have done 3,765 cup of coffees, which for me is 3,765 connections that we've done over the years. We've been there for like around 2 to 3 years. And again, this for me, this number keeps growing every single week, and it makes my heart warm just to think that this is made 1 or 2 connections every time that I see 2 people that last Wednesday were strangers and today they're sharing a coffee. So that for me is a win. And again, this is just a little reminder, please silence your phones. Being mindful of people's times. Our 2 presenters today, again, they donated their time, and I'm very grateful. And before I bore you guys to death, I'm gonna bring the next person coming. So our first presenter, her name is Nadia Garber. She's been one of our members. So let's give it up. Here you go, and this way. You can.
This way, okay. Hi everybody, my name is Nadia. I'm originally from Russia and I studied mathematics in Moscow. This is the university and this is me. Believe me, I don't remember what that means already. And the fun fact that this is the Moscow State University, it's very high, but they have classes only in the middle. So all the sides on the back, these are dormitories for students. And if you'd like, you can even bring something to the security guards and go up there to see the star over there. So that was a very nice time. And then we moved to Brownsville in 2014 from Moscow. And here in 2019, I decided to take my hobby, which is photography, and turn this into a business. So I tried all kinds of photography, from still life, posters, events, lifestyle, to some magic and special effects like snow in Brownsville in the summer. But my favorite photo shoots are always about something personal, I heard once that with our brain we're conditioned to go and look for validation, appreciation, and love from other people. And it's so good if you can become this person who can give it instead of trying to get it from others. When you're giving it away, it makes the world so much better. So this is what I'm trying to do. And these are the projects that I love the most. I'm trying to encourage people to go after your dreams, to talk about society expectations from women, from men, like what we're supposed to do. Create a story based on the favorite song. For example, like You Give Love a Bad Name by Bon Jovi. So you can see like the whole song is captured in here. Or remind about the importance of healthy habits based on like the snake and the apple and something like this. So I'm trying to create the stories or give space to other people to share their stories with others and inspire, like when either you're a mother of 5 or you were students labeled at risk and became the doctor, or you had 345 pounds weight and then you were able to manage all that. My next project will be about women over 40, over 50, over 60, and I want to show their personalities, write their stories, either the ones, because we can do either the story that you already have, or, for example, here she wants to learn how to surf. Like, she cannot do it yet, but with this story, I hope it's gonna be inspiring to continue and try and go for it. And it all started with a small book and this big fancy book too, where in collaboration with Fem City Brownsville, we created kind of tribute to women, and not just to do a photo, but to get to know every person, create a safe space for everybody to relax and feel good, to listen to everybody and try to inspire. And now we want to inspire and encourage others with the art exhibition we're having today in the afternoon. And by the way, Dalila Garcia, she's the president of Fem City, and she's here. Maybe you can talk, just say a few words about the exhibition.
Good morning, everybody. Buenos dias. Mi nombre es Dalila Garcia. My name is Dalila Garcia. And yes, for almost 8 years now, we have been the entrepreneurship #1 premier organization for women in Brownsville and South Texas. We have grown 27 millionaires, all women, independently owned businesses. And so we wanted to share, we're always used to being behind the scenes, so we wanted to be in the front, right? And Nadia convinced us, so we have over 21 women that were part of this exhibit. And so we're going to be here tonight, this evening at 5 o'clock. It is open to the public for all ages, so please come by. We have a lot of raffles, so if you RSVP on the Eventbrite, then you get entered into the raffles. We have items from Dillard's, from Ulta, from LNF Distributors, from a lot of different people that are supporting this endeavor. So Nadia, again, thank you for opening the doors for us and helping us feel welcome in front of the camera, guys, and in black and white. And so thank you again for your amazing talent as a photographer.
Thank you, thank you. And we're also gonna have an augmented reality experience where you can scan the portrait with your phone and see the message from the woman that is captured there. It's different message from different person to help you get to know everybody better. So please come join us today in the afternoon. Yes, I did all those photos, and like what I love the most about the book, that every photo is partnered with a favorite quote or something personal, and for me it's like a book of wisdom where you can flip through the pages and learn something new and get inspired from all the ladies. How do I organize my time? You need to talk to my husband about it, because he keeps telling me that I'm so bad at this. So I feel like he helps a lot, and it's probably just my personality that I'm trying to help others. And my mom used to tell me that I don't have to do this. Like, I have to stop doing this because she was like, you're gonna help everybody and nobody's gonna help you. But I feel here, especially in RGV, I learned that people are different, even from up north in the United States. So I feel like here I can really do this and be involved, and so many people are supporting me as well. Like, thank you.
So, I wanted to know a little bit about your inspiration from your past and a little bit of your inspiration from like present day, because I haven't lived in another country, but I've lived in like Austin, I've lived in like New York, and experiences from there still inspire like what I do today, right? So how does that work with your art?
I feel like inspiration for this is my education in photography, because I took several classes, but the one is really special. One of those, it's from Russian photographer Alexander Medvedev, and like his main point is if you just click the button, like it doesn't count. Everything, like every picture that you're creating, it should have the idea behind this, the story, something about this person or something for others. So it should mean something. So that's probably the main inspiration, and he's pushing everybody like, Russian style. No, it's not good enough. No, it's not good enough. So you need to go better, you need to do better, you need to think more.
It has to mean something.
Yeah.
How do you plan to make money from photos?
Now I'm really excited about the next project, and I have a special prize for this during the last of this year. And I hope that I can help others and bring way more value to their lives with these photo shoots and these images, even then I'm charging for this.
I guess I have two questions. So one is mine, the other one's just the regular programming. So the first one, what three tips would you give someone who's starting into photography?
First one, you need to choose, I feel like, because now there's AI, and it's getting better and better and better, and for some similar pictures, for the headshots, or for something even artistic, if you don't want to really be there, you can create your photos like in the desert, in the ocean, everywhere, with the whales, whatever you want. But if you want it to be more personal, if you want to create connection, that's a bit different thing. So even if you want to be a photographer, you can still go towards AI. So you need to choose what you want to do. Then I always root for the education. So you need to educate yourself about lighting, about connecting, about color grading, like all of this. And third, you need to educate yourself about the business. Like Kaufman helped a lot. So that is the main part, especially for the artists. You need to educate yourself how to do business. How you can help me? Of course, if you share what I do, and I can help others with this and make money, of course, then I will really appreciate it. Like the more people know about my projects, the better it I feel for everybody who is interested. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I think Ms. Julio said it. I love the fact that the connections just like this ones always happen during one event here at Ridge. And then Nadia has one of the members that I've met a little more while I've been here, and she's been nice and she's been awesome. So I'm very happy to see her and her business and her project and her vision just growing. So thank you so much, Miss Nadia. So our next presenter, she is a multitasker. She is everywhere, and I love that for her. So I want to introduce you guys to Miss Adriana. So let's give it up for her.
Thank you, Donna. Hola, hola. First, before I start my presentation, I just want to thank Miss Nadia because I was there. She was taking pictures for me, and the way I felt there, it was another level. I felt so confident, I felt so good, and it was just seeing her and what she was telling me throughout the session and see her face like, yes, perfect, you look great, and I believed that, yes. So, and then the outcome, it was extraordinary. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you for what you're doing for us. And today, I'm here to present you my journey as a leader, journey that took me to become a realtor. My journey has been a long one, as you can tell. A little bit old, no. It has been a long one, full of challenges, full of learning, of growth, but with a deep, deep intention to support others. My name is Adriana Ramos, and I was born in Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico, some years ago. My roots are humble. I started working when I was 12 years old, selling ice cream. And since then, I never stopped working. So I started like that. Then my mom encouraged me to get a technical career, which I did. And I earned my first diploma, secretary. I was a secretary. And then, because I was little, I couldn't find a job yet. So I went to high school while I was working still. And after that, when I was 18, I got the great opportunity to work at the Universidad Autónoma de Nuevo León as a secretary in the School of Medicine. But guess what? It was not just a job. That job came with something huge because I was an employee of the la Universidad, so they gave me a full scholarship to go to college. And I'm very thankful also for my dad because my dream was to be an educator. And my dad went in person to the university because we're talking about, the 80s, so we didn't have internet, social media, cell phones, right? So he went in person, he brought me a brochure that I still have, and he told me, Adriana, I found what you want. Now you're gonna be the teachers for teachers. Y yo, what do you mean, like teacher of the teacher? Yes, you're gonna be a licenciada en pedagogía. Y yo, I loved it. So I enrolled with a full ride, and after 4 years, and remember, I was still an employee at the School of Medicine. So my days were long, 7 a.m. in the classroom, all the way to 12, and then run to the School of Medicine to be a secretary, finish my day at 9, and then do the homework and start all over. But I made it, and I was the first in my family who got a college degree. So after that, I got married, and then we moved to Matamoros, Tamaulipas. When we moved here, I faced new challenges. I arrived here confident with my degree, my husband, and we were ready to start a new life. But I couldn't find a job. I was actively promised, knocking doors, looking for a job, and I couldn't find one for a year. After that, the opportunity came, and I became a teacher. I got a teaching position at school, a private school in Matamoros, and I was there for a year. The next year, they asked me, Adriana, do you want to be the founding principal for our middle school? I'm just 25, I'm just a little baby. No, well, they said, we trust that you can do it. And I did. So I was there from 1993 to 1998 as a principal. But then in 96, the Universidad del Noreste de Mexico reached out and said, hey, we need somebody with your background to teach the School of Education. You're perfect. So yes, in the morning I was a principal, and in the afternoon I was a professor. In 1998, we have the blessing to receive our daughter. So right there, I said, pause. Because I decided to commit myself to be present in my daughter's life for the first 3 years. And after that, I said, okay, I'm gonna wait. When those 3 years were about to end, somebody asked me, we have a position as a principal at Colegio Bilingüe Villa Freinet. Do you want to join us? And well, I still need 3 more months because the 3 years didn't end. I know. Yes, of course. I want to do it. So I took that opportunity, and I was there from 2001 to 2009. And we were happy. Everything was good, but some safety concerns hit Matamoros. And I was very concerned about the safety of my daughter, my husband, myself. So I said, okay, let me think. What can I do? And I set my sights in Brownsville, Texas. I said, okay, I'm gonna do that. How am I gonna make it? Okay, so in the morning I was a principal at Villa Freinet, and in the afternoon I was attending, in that time, a Sept, alternative certification program, and I earned I got certified as a Texas Spanish teacher. Okay, good, I got my certification, now what? Without social security number and with my citizenship, people told me, it is impossible, you won't get it. How are you gonna work at school in Brownsville? But I did what I always do, I pray. And I said, God, you know what's in my heart. You know that I want to be a light for others. God, you know that I want to do something for everybody else. If you, and this was my prayer, if you think that I'm going to make the difference in someone's life, please open the door. My faith was rewarded. The doors were open at Idea Public Schools. They offered me a Spanish teacher position, and they took care of everything. So I started with a visa, and now I'm a citizenship, thanks to all the support I received. So I started as a teacher. It was very difficult, I'm not gonna deny it. Language barrier, I didn't know English. Cultural shock, so I needed to embrace a new culture and make it mine. And even with those challenges, at the end of the first year working at the United States, my peers selected me as a teacher of the year, which was something amazing. Because I was not helping them, I was not supporting them, I was not building relationships with them because I wanted to be a teacher of the year. I was just doing it because that's who I am. But then I got that recognition, and I took it as, okay, keep on going, keep on supporting teachers, students, staff. So after that, well, I was a teacher leader, a curriculum writer, and then in 2013, 2015, I was offered from teacher to principal. Now, let's prepare you to become a principal. Okay, so I started it, and my journey took me to Harvard University, where I learned leadership skills, how to be a leader at school. Then after that, in 2015, I got the privilege to be the founding principal at Idea Riverview College Prep. And since I took the lead, my passion, dedication, and supporting everybody in the school community led us to be always rated as an A campus by TEA. We have been the College Prep of the Year for 3 years in a row in our organization. And the U.S. News Report ranked us as the top 1% in the nation. So thank you. So, as you can see, I love to learn. I have as Daniel said, I'm here, there, over where, opportunity to learn. Here I am, I can go. If it's with scholarship, yes, I will do it, okay? So I was selected among some principals to go to New York with the Graduate School of Education in Relay. And then that motivated me to get my master's. So I went to UTRGV, so I am a vaquero. How many vaqueros are here? Woo! Yes, we are vaqueros. And in 2013, I got my certification as a principal. I am a Texas certified principal. And then in 25, I earned my license as a realtor. Why? And you will see, ¿qué tiene que ver eso? Well, it has to do because I have been through my life, I have been supporting students. I sent hundreds of students to college, a lot of them to UTRGV also. And I mentor staff to going from school monitor to teacher, or so many positions around. I have mentored leaders. They told me, Ms. Ramos, I want to be a principal. Okay, are you committed? Let me help you. Let's make a plan, let's follow it, and let me help you. So I developed already 5 principals in our organization. And then I thought, well, I also help the parents, because I truly believe that parents are a key in a student's education. So I created the Escuela para Padres, or Parents in Action, where I was helping parents, guiding them on how to support the students so they can go to college and have a brighter future. So from there, I said, well, now what can I do? I already serve in my school community, but it's my comfort zone. Let me step out, and let me go and help Brownsville. And why not, probably later on, RGV? In which way? Well, I said, well, let me help them with real estate. And we know that real estate is important, because every transaction is not just a transaction. It's an important decision. It's a milestone for persons that they are making a huge decision that is going to be the foundation for the future. So they need to make educated decisions. They need somebody that guide them, somebody that has the knowledge to guide them. So I am part of REMAX Elite in Brownsville. That's my team. And I am part of the National Association of Realtors, Texas Realtors, and Board of Realtors, and I have access to multiple listings. So I have the resources to support our community. So yes, I am a rookie. I'm the newest agent probably in Brownsville, but I bring transferable skills. I bring leadership, dedication, empathy, true care for others, and I know how important it is to listen, to carefully listen about their needs, to observe what is possible, what can we do, and guiding everybody every step of the way. As I mentioned, doing a real estate transaction is important. If you already have a realtor or your family have a realtor, congratulations, that's great. But if you're looking for somebody, you don't have one, and you're looking for somebody, I'm here to support. I'm here to guide you every step of the way with the intention that you achieve your real estate goals. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for listening. And I know, I'm sure, that you as a leaders, entrepreneurs, and wonderful people you are already the light for so many people. So let's together continue being the light for our community. Thank you. I have a question because today I heard twice about cultural shock coming from Mexico to here. And being from Russia, like, can you give me 1 or 2 examples of this? Like, what is this that kind of impresses or gives you something here that is so different from Mexico?
Yes, it's so different. In my case specifically, it was specifically education. Education is very different in Mexico. The laws and everything that we went through is different. So that's why I decided, okay, I need to be a certified principal. So I learned the laws, and nadie me va a decir que no. I know that. So that's one. It was specifically education. But the cultural shock, and I know that Russia and Mexico are like alike, right? Because we have been having some conversations. In Mexico is, you have to do this, you do it, that's it. Don't complain, just go. Just stay quiet, blah, blah, blah. Do it, do it, do it, do it. And here it's more like, it's okay, let's figure it out together. Like it's another sense. And I'm not saying that's all Mexicans, no, no, no. Where I was born, how I was raised. And it was a cultural shock, right? The way that people do things. But also in Mexico, we are like, if you don't have anything, you find a way and you do it. And here I was seeing my students, no, you need to give me everything. You need to give me a pencil. Hey, why? You should have a pencil. No, you need to give it to me. And in my case in Mexico, it's, no, mijita, you're responsible, you need to bring your stuff, right? So those little things that we need to adapt. It's not that, okay, I'm gonna adapt to this, but how can we meet in the middle? Okay, not like all, but a little bit of like in the middle. Thank you.
Do you have any more questions? Yes.
Real quick, more of a comment a little bit. Ms. Ramos, I don't know, you might have mentioned, but at what point did you grow up knowing both languages, or maybe more?
Yeah.
Or was there a point that you transitioned into learning English as well?
Thank you for asking. What's your name, sorry?
Olivia Fisher.
Olivia. Thank you, Olivia. I passed my certification in Spanish because I memorized all the pedagogical skills. I had a book, and I was writing in Spanish, English, Spanish. I was practicing. That's why I passed. Of course, the content, I passed it because it was Spanish, right? But that one, it was difficult. I arrived to this country probably saying good morning, good afternoon, and that's it. And I was 40 when I arrived here. I was 40. So at the age of 40, I went to UTV, and that time was UTV, to learn the Saturdays, to learn English. I was watching TV with the captions. So, and then el pobre hombre ahí hablando, y luego I paused. And I repeated, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Okay. And then again and again until I got it. So, and I'm not going to lie, I don't know the rules, all of them. I know some of them. But more than anything, it's just that desire I need to jump and speak English.
Well, I'd like to commend you because you're right. You had a long journey, and especially getting your principalship and your master's in that area and everything. That's a really long journey for learning the language and everything. So I commend you for not having no barriers in doing it.
Thank you, Olivia.
Congratulations. I don't see any reason why you're not going to succeed being a realtor as well because you know the system, how to do it.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your comments. Thank you.
Any other questions?
I just want to say something. It's not a question. I'm just going to say that I know Adriana since I went to college. I have the privilege to live with her family in Monterrey for 2 years. So Adriana is like my sister, and everything that she said, I mean, yes, that's Adriana. The way she woke up in the morning, go to work, then to college, work, homework, everything. And I am very proud of you, and I know you're going to be a very, very successful realtor.
Thank you, Claudia. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Again, like I said, we have the question. What can we as a community help you with your new venture?
Yes, I will appreciate if you can refer people that needs help in real estate, because I work by referrals. Like more than anything, yes, I can advertise myself, but I will prefer to work by referrals. Somebody that, hey, Adriana, I have this person who needs support. Could you please guide them? And I will do it. So referrals will be a great thing.
Awesome.
Did you bring cards today?
Yes, I did. Yes, thank you.
For a friend I know.
Yes, that's it.
Thank you.
Okay, and just before you leave, I brought you a candle, so you always remember that together we're being the light for our community. You can take it from here.
But those were great stories. So again, thank you so much for our speaker. Let's give it one more time for them, please. So these two amazing women are the testament that never giving up, educating yourself, and just fighting for what you want is the key to success and to grow. So again, thank you so much for coming like every Wednesday as you do. Just so you know, every single Wednesday from 8 to 5 is open space, which means that you can work with us. You can see us right here. The space is open, eBridge is open for the public, so if you want to come and work off of the space, please do so. You're more than welcome to do it. And if you want to get here at 9 in the morning, we have every Wednesday 1 million cups. We would love to have you. So until next time, thank you so much. We'll see you later.